one of the reasons we go to the gym or whatever is to lift muscle or to lift weights, to make muscle and grow muscle. So in that way it's healthy and it's there and it gives you that good, beautiful physique for the body. Well, the same for the face. You need to kind of make that physique a little bit. The problem is yeah, they can make some lines if you're not properly taking care of your skin. If you're properly taking care of your skin and protecting it, you're really not going to see too much of a difference in your skin over a lifetime. The problem is we get to it a little too late in our life. Hey gorgeous gals, welcome back to Contour Image, where I help you build confidence through your image. My name is Sharon Ports. I'm a California licensed esthetician, and today we're going to do a Reddit compilation over some aging from someone who had some questions about it and what bothers them. So let's just dive right into it. So it says here, I'm 32, female, and have been feeling not so great about what seems to be quite a rapid change in my facial skin. What might be the best approach to try to reduce the growing nasolabial folds, smile lines I'm developing? I don't think smile lines are necessarily bad, but because my genetic bone muscle structure, I hate the shape of mine and how I think she said, they make my lower face look so haggard. Photos for reference which also show that when smiling, not resting. My face looks quite youthful still, just a resting aged face. So obviously the first thing we notice here is not the best picture, but I think she used this light to kind of show a little bit. But even with bad lighting, you can kind of see these lines that are really coming in. And I noticed they almost looked pinched. Her skin almost looks kind of pinched a little bit. Some of it could also be, like she said, it's just the way her muscles are, but the skin itself, I can tell, is a little pinched, and I would like to see if I could kind of puff that out a little bit more, just so it doesn't look so pinched. The lines are actually are very fine, but yet they are quite deep at the same time, which is concerning. She's 32. She's actually younger than me, and she's got these lines which are kind of almost, when resting, they're like quite permanent. Obviously, those are very common aging signs, but we need to know how to soften these up. In fact, with my skin, that's kind of what I do. I've learned how to soften and really reduce a lot of mine. I might have a little bit like right here slightly, but they're not deep, and they're kind of wide versus almost like taking a pin and drawing it in the sand, kind of is how hers looks. Let's see, she sees, yeah, so she also see some of these lines and wrinkles here, deep here. I think I have some deep ones, maybe not as deep, but fairly. And some people would say, oh, these are dimples. A little bit, but not really. Actually, that's this is has to do with a lot of collagen and elastin that has also been broken. I don't know what she used to look like prior to this. I don't know if those were ever really there and they always just kind of came out, like when she'd smile, it would just kind of fill up, or if they just kind of sunk in and now are kind of showing those signs. I'm not really sure. It could very well be a genetic, because for me, I do have dimples. So mine are there a little bit, but they're kind of wide, so they're not extreme. And what actually makes a dimple, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the muscle right there is just not quite fully developed or something. Like it's very weak. So the rest of it's all developed and strong, but then just for whatever reason, that little spot just didn't really develop properly. And it is actually a cute expression. It looks great, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit right there. People see those as very cute, and they just give expression to the face. But I can see where she's talking about these nasolabial folds that are coming here. And it's not super bad at all, but I am noticing this comes with it too, is just slight jowls that are starting to appear. You almost can't see them here, but if she continues down the road that she's going without either not properly taking care of her skin or not taking care of her skin really at all, I don't know. She doesn't say that she has any kind of regimen or anything, or is trying necessarily. I would assume she is. But what it means too is that this will start to sag even more, and she'll get those jowls here where they'll start to kind of sag right here in this area. And so we want to prevent all that. And that is actually why I got into skincare, was because I wanted to know how to take care of my skin. And I'm almost my own experiment, where I wanted to see, is there a way I can really slow down aging and look 20 or so years younger if I take care of my skin from here on out. I started skincare when I was about 25, because that was when I kind of noticed some lines and wrinkles and things to take care of. But I also just got involved in it. I wanted to I just had a passion of skincare and wanting to know about it. I liked it, and I enjoy taking care of my skin. So that's another reason why I went to school, because I wanted to know what was the proper protocol. I wanted to know more than the average and know how to take care of my skin, as well as teaching others how to take care of their skin. And so for someone like her who'd walk into my office talking about how to get rid of her nasal labia folds, or at least soften them up, really it's hydration right now. I know a lot of people talk about things like Botox and everything. Botox is not going to get rid of the wrinkles that are already there. It will just paralyze the skin, or the face, I should say. It paralyzes the muscles. It's a bacteria that paralyzes the muscles so that you can't make facial expressions. Therefore, you don't make facial expressions to create those lines and wrinkles, and therefore you will prevent them from occurring, or at least getting worse. They notice that the facial muscles are actually worse as you get older, because they're not being built up by having expression. So, for example, if you were to go into one of the reasons we go to the gym or whatever is to lift muscle, or to lift weights to make muscle and grow muscle. So in that way it's healthy and it's there, and it gives you that good, beautiful physique for the body. Well, the same for the face. You need to kind of make that physique a little bit. The problem is yeah, they can make some lines if you're not properly taking care of your skin. If you're properly taking care of your skin and protecting it, you're really not going to see too much of a difference in your skin over a lifetime. The problem is we get to it a little too late in our life. We think we grow young, and kids don't want to wash their hair or brush their teeth yet. When we get older, we're like, oh my gosh, I got to brush my teeth, otherwise I'm going to lose my teeth and I'm going to look gross. And it becomes more of a hygiene thing for us as we get older. And it's the same for the skin a bit. And so the other thing with the fillers too is people are getting what's called pillow face. So it's starting to fill up, and it doesn't really fully dissolve. And after a while, they just kind of explode, and then they're just this big face kind of thing. Really, we want to take care of the skin. We want to feed it and protect it. So I always suggest, if you ever listen to any of my other videos, it's proper exfoliation, proper hydration, and then I'm starting to put this in, even though it was something already in the back of my head, but in case it's not well known, or just you think I'm forgetting about it, it's also, sun protection. Because sun protection, the sun is 90% reasons why we age. And it also includes our diet and everything, and what's just naturally in the air, but we can certainly control how much sun we see and how much sun we will protect our skin from. So that's something that we want to keep in full control. So I would say, yeah, proper exfoliation, proper hydration, and sun protection. So proper exfoliation would be things like enzymes and medium grade peels. I will have some videos over some reviews of some products that I suggest others to use at home, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about and what would be best to use for most people's skin. So look forward to that. The other thing you need to know is your skin type. Your skin type, you must know your skin type. Otherwise, you won't know how to properly take care of it, because each skin type does have a different way, of different protocol of certain products that you need to use and that you shouldn't use. Certain things to avoid and certain things to really go after. So I will have a link in the description below with a skin type quiz for you to take, as well as other information down below on how to properly exfoliate and how to hydrate your skin properly. I am also looking for 3 people a month to teach how to take care of their skin. I'll be their skin coach, basically, where I'll go over your skin type, how to take care of it, as well as your skin concerns and how to reduce them and take care of those. And also just show you the different products that I would suggest that you use and how to use them and how they work for you. That way it gives you a whole lifetime on taking care of your skin for beautiful, healthy results for the rest of your life. So once you understand that, it's going to be super simple and very understandable for the rest of your life, and how to take care of your skin. And you can just age so gracefully to the point where you'll look years younger. No one will ever be able to guess your age if you take very good care of your skin, and I can help you do that. So there'll be a link down in the description below to see if you qualify for me to help coach you on how to do that. All right, so thank you so much again for being here at Contour Image and seeing me, and just remember to stay beautiful for life.